Dun, dun, dun! Hello, beautiful people. It's me, Robyn by Carpenter Briscoe, your favorite spiritual life coach, and I am in an undisclosed location to celebrate my solar return. Yes, it's true. Today, several years ago, I was born. What? I know. It was an auspicious day, I have to say. And now I am here getting to celebrate this with you. And part of that celebration is really much more about celebrating all of our solar returns. Yes, the whole point of the celebration is to celebrate the fact that you exist. You have come here to be here right now with us at this time. This time would not be complete without you in it, without me in it. And so, because of that, that is absolutely a reason to celebrate. There is a reason to celebrate the fact that you live, the fact that you have lived, the fact that you get another day, you have celebrated another year of living. What could be more glorious than that kind of celebration? It is a wonderful, wonderful thing. And even if you don't celebrate your birthday with parties and favors and cake. I think all things can be celebrated with cake, regardless. It could be Tuesday, let's have cake. So there's never a reason not to have cake. However, if your birthday thing isn't really your thing, that's okay. You can simply celebrate you. You can choose any day of the year that is the day that you celebrate the fact that you got another year to celebrate being you. So you don't have to celebrate the day you were born so much as celebrate the fact that you were born and that you keep being here. The fact that you keep getting this opportunity to live your life and be your most spectacular self. This is a reason to celebrate. This is a reason to keep getting up and doing what you do. This is a reason to keep being your most illimitable self. Yes? Yes. So I chose two stones as stones that I want to use to talk about in celebration of what it means to really be connected to you. Because remember, we are not simply talking about an opportunity to get presents and have people sing songs in celebration of you. We are talking about the celebration of you as a divine connection of source energy that you are. So, what I want to celebrate is the genius that you are and the inner peace of source energy that you are. So, first, we celebrate your genius, and that is with this. This is fluorite. This was a gift from a client of mine to celebrate my birthday, which is a very kind and wonderful gift, and I love it. I love it. I love it. So fluorite is, as I say, it is the genius stone. So today I am reading from the pocketbook of stones because I'm traveling and I don't want to carry great big books with me, right? So clarity, improved decision making, clearing of energy fields, aids in dispelling confusion or anxiety about the future, and cleanse and your astral body. So the external from your physical body, this part of you, it cleanses this area, enhancing your ability to think. It is your genius stone. This is the stone They call it a psychic vacuum cleaner. Don't you love that? I love that. Because think about this. If we are continuing to work on solely focusing on ourselves as our illimitable selves, then it is our responsibility to like clean out and get rid of and clear away any sort of detritus that is blocking us from understanding and believing who we are and our ability to be all that we can be. If we are to live this life as our illimitable selves, knowing fully and completely that we can be, do, and have whatever it is that we want in our life, then we have to be able to like clear away, suck out the things that are blocking us from that understanding of self. So with that in mind, get you some fluoride, right? Fluoride is the way to go. What else does it say? It says it is balancing the third eye to mental energies in general. It can assist one in thinking clearly and making subtle but important discriminations regarding the kinds of energies and people one will allow in one's world. So remember, I said it was about this whole idea of cleansing the astral body, right? It's cleansing this area around you. And if we are always in the state of expansion, yes, going in all directions, if we are in a constant state of expansion, then that means we have to keep clearing this area around us so that we don't have people that we don't want around us. We have to clear the old thoughts, old thinking, old stories away from us. We need to be able to make sure that at all times we are doing everything possible to keep ourselves free from that which will prevent us from living a life of our illimitable vision. So if we are clearing that space, expanding into it, we have to keep clearing it. And we need to suck away, move out of the way, any sort of disbelief or misunderstanding about who we really are away from our minds. If we know that we are illimitable beings, I know I am, and I know that you are. If we know this about ourselves, then all we ever have to do, all we are ever called to do is stay connected to that understanding of self, truly and totally believe in that understanding, know for ourselves that this is true, and act accordingly. So, the thing that gets in the way when you are looking to expand is all those old thinking, all that old understandings of self, all those old stories. So get you some fluoride, get clear on your mindset and understanding of the genius of who you are, and clear away anything that is not serving you. Yes? Yes. Yay. So the next stone that I have is a gift that I gave to myself. And this is scolecite. This is very difficult for me to, can you see how it's got those little they're almost like flower petals that you can see them in. Okay. It's hard to see on camera. Scolecite, inner peace, relaxation, tranquility, awakening the heart. It is third eye and crown chakra. It is the wind. Being the Gemini that I am, this is the perfect element for me. This is the perfect stone for me because it is part of my element as an air sign. It spiritually supports stable brain functions. So literally, it's helping support me in my higher level, higher self thinking. It brings a feeling of tranquility and serenity. It is the stone of inner peace. Yes. This stone emanates a deep peace that resonates through one's entire auric field, literally, if this is a great stone for meditation. I got it for myself because when I am working with clients and I'm doing what I call spiritual IV sessions, which are these like, it's like, a jolt in your arm. It's like a jolt to your system in the middle of your week, in the middle of experiencing life, where we do these affirmative prayers around who you are, what you're doing, what you're about, and knowing everything good about you. So when I'm doing these kinds of things, when I'm sitting with one-on-one with clients, when I'm writing for my licensing program as a spiritual practitioner, this is the stone that I use to hold while I'm in prayer, when I do meditation prior to getting on a call with someone. I always need to be in a place where I am at my most peaceful self, my most clear, higher self understanding of thought and clarity. And this is a stone that I need to do that with when I'm sitting with someone else. I cannot allow myself the opportunity to be thinking about anything other than what's at hand, the person that I'm with, tuning in to what's going on for them, picking up and tuning in on their energy, and allowing myself to open up to how we're going to expand and help bring peace to their energetic fields and peace to their internal self, so that they can keep moving on with their illimitable vision in life. So scolecite. So I got it as this sphere. It was, I had to give it. It was a quick little gift I gave to myself when I won another prize. That's on Instagram. We'll talk about that on Instagram. But that's why I bought this stone for myself, because there's 1,000,000,000 ways to give yourself stones. You can always find a way to buy them, to connect to them. Hello, I wrote a book about it. Let's get stoned. I clearly believe in stones and crystals. And also, you really need to think about why you need another stone. What stone do you need? Why do you need it? And then how are you going to use it every day? Remember, the stones aren't doing even half as much for you as they could be if you're not actually actively connecting to their energy every day, each day, in ways that are both small and large. You're like, oh, I can't meditate. Well, of course you can. You do it in increments. Start with a minute. Give yourself 2 minutes. I do not make any sort of money by telling you to download an app. Insight Timer is my favorite. Calm is also another one. Download a meditation app. I have friends that are developing one right now that I am beta testing, that I'll be able to tell you about later. In the meantime, get something that will help you get connected. And then you find yourself a stone like scolecite that helps you get connected to exactly the energy that you want, and then do something to engage with that energy. Create a mantra or an affirmation. Find an affirmation that works for you and repeat it silently, holding the stone, connecting, taking your time. It is the gift that you can give yourself. Because remember, we're talking about celebrating the fact that we exist and continue to exist right now on this plane at this time in history. We exist, and what a wonderful, wonderful thing to celebrate. It doesn't have to be a big celebration. It doesn't have to be a celebration with anyone else. It is a celebration that you can give to yourself in order to honor and recognize the fact that that you are existing on this plane right now, because you are a gift. We would be, again, as I say, we would be bereft without you. Celebrating you, my friends, celebrating the solar return, celebrating the fact that I got one. Yay, yay, yay. I am grateful, grateful, grateful. I am grateful that you are here with me today. I am grateful that I have gotten this opportunity to share these stones with you. Again, scolecite, inner peace and tranquility, and fluorite, your genius stone. Those are both things that we can celebrate about who you are, who I am, and know that for ourselves. I'm going to remind you, make sure you subscribe if this is the first time that you have spent some time with me, or you've done this before, but you haven't gotten it into your regular scheduled scheduling. You haven't been checking those emails. Don't know that you could be getting an email every time I go live, every time we put up something new. We've got the contest going on. That will be, if you didn't see that, that was my announcement last week. Make me a video. Yes, yes, celebrating you, me. I love you. I'm grateful for you. Remember, my friends, you are illimitable. You are illimitable. So go out and create a life that rocks. Woohoo! I love you. I will see you soon. I'll see you next week.